It is currently Sunday morning here off the coast of Taiwan, where Typhoon Chanthu, locally known as Kiko in the Philippines, is. Storm system, still a very dangerous storm. Winds estimated over 200 kilometers per hour in that center of circulation. Now, albeit it has weakened from super typhoon status, still a dangerous system. Actually, inflow wrapping it around it. I'm sure we're seeing rain totals up in over 50 millimeters per hour from Hulian off here towards the north all the way into Taipei as we go ahead through Sunday. But the core thing I want you to notice on the radar imagery here is that it is still over those very warm waters here just off the east coast of Taiwan, thus allowing our storm system to maintain this typhoon intensity, and not only just a weak typhoon, a fairly organized one. You still have that inflow down at the base, outflow aloft, the machine, if you will, of a tropical system for sure still in place. You can see that as well here with infrared satellite imagery. You know, it's not just over Taiwan too, but let's kind of pull back the picture. You have that inflow wrapping it around this. So despite the fact that conditions are improving across the Batanes Islands, which, by the way, this is what it looked like just a few hours ago in the Batanes Islands. They had some damage out there, but the good news, that island for sure built for these type of systems. Well, despite the fact the storm is pulling away from there, you still have that inflow wrapping in behind it on the back side of our tropical system. So let's take a look at the forecast with Chanthu, though. As we go ahead through our Sunday here, winds are going to start to back off a bit, but still, we're looking at 170, 180 plus, potentially into Taipei as it passes overhead. Of course, bringing plenty of rainfall with it, too. And then eventually, it will be tracking there into Shanghai. A little bit of a different look. Key thing here is you can see that inflow that is going to be just piling up there, and even over towards Taipei, I do think some areas could see over 100 to 200 millimeters of precipitation. Look on the right side of the map too, Naha seeing that strong southerly flow, and then as we go ahead into Tuesday, a decent swell is going to start to come in from the northwest. Now, problematic for sure into Shanghai, large metropolitan area, and this is going to stall out at least for 24 to 48 hours, bringing some absolute messy weather out there. So do hope the best for our friends out in the Shanghai. But this is a Sunday event into Taipei. By Monday, the conditions are for sure going to start to improve as our storm system starts to lift towards the north. Meanwhile, though, back towards the south, you still have that inflow coming in across the Philippines, and plus plenty of rainfall from Quezon out there towards Vietnam. The main points: flood and landslide threat for sure in place across Taiwan. Large waves potentially into Okinawa, and that inflow, as I just mentioned, behind the storm. This is those waves, though. Now, I've mentioned Okinawa because I know a lot of you watch from there, and you're probably curious about that surf. Now, over towards Shanghai, for sure, as this goes ahead into Sunday and the Monday, you're going to see those waves potentially up to 2 to 3 meters, but those swells coming off of it are going to be flowing in and potentially impacting places like Okinawa, and also off the way off towards Kyushu on top of that. Southerly winds, though, would rain at times, mainly remaining in place. All right, that's pretty much a quick look at what's going on out there today. All eyes are still on this storm system. This is, by the way, morph microwave imagery over the last 24 hours. You can see that core of it really still remaining pretty tight as it moves off here towards the north. So really feel for my friends out here in Taipei. I hope all of you are staying safe ahead of this storm system. Don't take it lightly. You know, Taipei, sometimes we can get surprised by these, especially if the core of those winds remain in place and we get some of those bandings wrapping around. You see right there, we're kind of seeing that, and that wind flows on shore across the northern portions of the island. If you got any photos or videos, though, please share with me. I'll try to get them in the next update. I'm meteorologist Robert Speta. Thanks for watching. Also, if you like this update, please, I know I say it every time, but if you've even thought about it, just check out the Patreon link down below. You don't have to do anything. You can just click it. It's not, just check it out and see if you do want to help support this channel. At the very least, hit that subscribe button.